Okay, hello everyone. Let me just switch over to a screen so you can actually see us.
Hello.
Hello, hello, hello. This is an exciting day. We are here at Elphonic very excited to be able to stream some Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed gameplay for everyone to check out. I do welcome everyone. I saw people in the chat from different portions of the Ghostbusters community, which is extremely exciting to have you guys aboard to check things out. So welcome to everyone that's come to join just out of curiosity, or if you've been following the project, whatever it may be. It's exciting to have everyone here. So I'm Jordan. I'm the lead designer on Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed, and we have over here on this side of my screen Aaron.
Hello
Community
everyone.
manager for Elphonic.
We've been excited to show off this stream for quite a bit. We've been wanting to show you all the progress on this game is.
Yeah, it's extremely exciting to be here. I think I've said the word exciting about 18 times at this point, but it basically
I don't know what
underscores
other word to use.
There's other words, but I can't think of it right now because I have too
Yeah.
much else on my mind. Anyway, just for anyone who doesn't know, just to give a kind of a brief rundown, if you didn't have any idea what Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed is, it's our latest project. We're building a asymmetrical 1v4 experience based around the Ghostbusters franchise. We kind of give you a basic idea. We imagine what it would be like to take part in that first scene at the Sedgwick. Basically, you know, what was it like to be in the day in the life of the Ghostbuster? So we're going to be showing off and kind of focusing a lot more so for this first stream on the Buster side of things. So we'll be just kind of showing you off the firehouse. We're going to be going into the gear and gadgets and kind of showing you how different things are working, the general gameplay around that. So without further ado, I think we're going to roll things off, unless I forgot anything, Aaron, in our introduction.
No, I think you covered it. I mean, just to reiterate, like this is just show off the Busters. Like we're not gonna go too much into some of the other things because we'll do that sometime in the future. But yeah, I
Yep.
think we're good.
Cool. Well, yeah, I'm going to switch over. Yeah, and I guess just, oh, here we go. There, we're in. We are in. So just to give kind of a pretense to this, we are playing. This is an older build that we cut off a little while ago. So it is still in development. There's lots of things here. There's things could happen. It's a pretty solid build, but you know, just when you're showing early things like this, there's always a chance that stuff goes wrong. But that's just part of development. Bugs exist, and we're currently. I jumped into this build from the other day, and it's shocking how far we've made it since here. So while there's still a lot of really cool stuff to show off on here, it's rocketing from this point on. So here's the firehouse. I know that we've showed this off in a few different spots at different points in time with some of our marketing stuff, but this is going to be me actually running around here with Aaron.
Hello. Don't get so close to me. What's wrong with you?
Get as close as I want.
Okay.
You'll back off if you need to, but yeah. So let's wander around the first floor a little bit. We actually have.
And you'll notice that we do have some people in here. We got some of the QA team helping us out for today's stream. And Joe, who's on social, but Kevin and Thorn will be helping us out today.
Yep. Wanted to make sure we had a nice full match full of all these great busters that we're gonna do. Okay, so anyway, firehouse. Let's go over it. You can obviously see that we have the Ecto-1. It's all its glory up front here. This is a big part of the game. We're not going to be going super into depth to each of the access points here in the firehouse, but we are going to tease and kind of give you guys an idea of what you'll be doing in here. It's the hub. It's the lobby. We felt it was extremely important to bring people into this setting if we were going to do a Ghostbusters game, because there's been firehouses before, but like we wanted to make sure that this is your home. If you're going to be going on jobs and completing these different busts, like we wanted you to be able to have some place to call home. And what better place than such an iconic location. But anyway, we have customization at the lockers. I'm not going to go into that here, but you can get a little bit of a whiff of it from what you see on the other guys here in the lobby.
We've all changed our characters just a little bit. There's actually quite a lot of stuff that we can change through customizing.
Yep, it's pretty immense, and it's continually becoming one of our favorite things about this game. Like, we really wanted people to be able to make themselves, and make sure that you're able to have all the flexibility to make the Buster that you want to make. So there's a lot. We put a lot of time into making sure that feature was really robust. So that's really fun.
Volume is pretty low. Is anyone else think the volume is too low? We can make some adjustments right now.
Yeah, we definitely can. Which volume?
Or we can
In
start
general?
yelling.
Volume sounds fine. Well, this is the
Yep,
classic.
first person that says it.
Well, which
the
volume?
one who's
Is
right.
it in general, or is it the game? Like, what do you guys want to hear?
And some more game volume. Game volume.
Game
Okay, there you go.
Well, I turned that on purpose because when stuff starts popping off, it gets a little bit loud. So let's just bump up that music a little bit. I'll do it soft right now because believe me, it'll get louder later. So I don't want to go too crazy. Okay, so
Wait, show off this one. This one's the most important.
Huh?
To your right, behind you.
What?
TV.
You just want to show me the TV and that was it?
Yeah, this is the most important part.
Anyway, moving on. We have, of course, the entire setup. We've gone and recreated as much as we possibly can. You obviously have access points. Side hustles are basically, your classic challenges, dailies and weeklies and whatnots, and some other fun stuff in there that we'll get to at some point. This is where you'll be picking up your different jobs as a buster. You can see Kat over there in the corner. She's one of the characters. You'll definitely learn about more of her later, as we, not in this stream specifically, I should preface, but let's go down to the basement now. Check it out down here. This is probably one of my favorite spots. I mean, I like a lot of the spots in the firehouse, but it's basement for some reason. Maybe it's the containment unit, but it's pretty awesome.
For the collector's edition, there's going to be more info about that coming from our partner who's working on that stuff, Nighthawk Interactive. It should be pretty soon that you guys will get all that info.
Thank you, Aaron. Now that
I do see a lot
upstairs.
of questions about that.
Yeah, to interrupt me at any time if there's something that needs to be. I'm trying to just move our way through the firehouse. We'll go upstairs next. Good old second floor here.
Man, all these stairs.
Yeah, well, you're gonna work out
I'm
running
getting
up and
tired
down.
already.
So here we are. This is the entire upstairs of the firehouse. You got all these spots.
Looking pretty cozy.
Yep, this is where your spores, molds, and fungus collection will live as you collect them in the map in the different locations.
We will be playing through a match after this, and we'll be able to see some of those things in game.
Yeah. Come in here to the lab. This is where Eddie hangs out, another character that we can get into later. Then of course this is where you're going to be doing some of your gear customization and getting these, because all the gear is, and we can go into that a little bit more later once we start overviewing each of them, but we have built systems around upgrading the different attachments across all of your gear so that the different effects and different gameplay emerges as you begin to unlock different things and build different combinations. So
Well, what can we customize exactly?
we can customize the particle thrower, customize the proton pack, you can customize the Pke Meter, and the ghost trap, of course. All the main staples, which we'll go over inside the once we jump in game.
Can we use this pole?
Let me make sure there's nothing else up here.
I want to use
we're
the
good.
pole,
Use
Jordan.
the pole.
Watch me use the pole.
Wait, you're going down that pole? Go.
I'm going down this pole. You can go down the other pole, but I want to use this one.
Okay, well, I'm gonna come down this one too. Just don't be at the bottom so I can run into you.
That's a hazard.
Don't worry about it. Oh, hey, Winston. Okay, so that's the firehouse portion of the firehouse. Now we're going to move out into the alleyway in between. I mean, we'll check the alleyway out. We've set up a practice area. There's a lot of different things in this game, and we felt it was really important that that everyone has access to and can practice with all the different gear, because there's some complexities around each of them, and it's good to be able to know. And we also set up another customization spot here, same thing as upstairs, where you can
Very convenient.
quick swap different things, test out your gear, do all the things that are necessary as you're doing all these different targets. Okay.
Oh, you have a score.
Yes. It does track your streak, so if you're wanting to get really professional with it. I don't remember what my high score is on here, but it's pretty
3 digits?
pretty crazy. No. It wasn't 3 digits. It gets pretty difficult towards the top. Okay. That's the firing range. Now we're going to move into Ray's Occult's books, where we obviously are going to find Ray. He's hanging out over here. Oh, of course. Not right now, Shepard. You didn't see him, Aaron. He actually jumped up.
So, it's always Shepherd time.
Were you going to interrupt me there?
No, I wasn't.
Okay. So we have the bookstore over here set up. Ray is here. It's once again kind of part of the narrative progression stuff that happens, as well as having access to. We have some collectibles. Basically, each of the different locations has some backstory tied to it that you'll be collecting, and you kind of get to find out, what the different locations are, kind of from a point of why they're so supernaturally charged. So, let's see. I think that's. Did I forget anything in here? I want to make sure we run through everything so people can see it all. There's access to the. This will also be the place where you access the Ghost Realm. Not going to get into that on this stream, obviously, but just to call that out, this is where we do have Ghost playable, which we've brought up before. So you will access this to go to another spot where you'll be working with the Ghost side of the hub.
And the Ghost Hub looks really cool, and we're really excited to show you all of that stuff. But I need to stop saying excited, because there's a much better word for that.
Word of the day.
I think we're good. I think we
Okay.
can just go straight into a match and
Yeah.
start showing some things off.
Yeah, the match that we'll have here. We're gonna be kind of taking it slow, just to highlight through some of the different aspects of it. It's not gonna be like a full gameplay. Like, we're not gonna be try-harding on this one. We just want to make sure that we're giving you guys a good look at everything and kind of understanding how everything works, and which different things are gonna be happening. Shepard, not now. So unprofessional.
Let me just make sure that everyone's ready. Okay, looks like everyone's ready. Let's get through it. Is this the beta or demo? This is an alpha.
The cat's
tips and
fine.
tricks.
It's when he crawls all over me that it becomes an issue. Then it's difficult for me to.
That means he
focus.
loves you.
And then
That's
he
a good
falls
thing.
off, and his claws are gonna pop out and start scratching me.
That's extra love.
See my lovely character.
Why did you make your chin so big?
What do you mean? What's wrong with that chin? I think that's a perfectly fine chin.
Show them how to do things
Perfectly fine.
downtown.
Perfectly fine. Okay, so yeah, here we are. Like, everyone's seen I'm assuming most people have seen the museum. If you have seen any of the gameplay, we're gonna show. We wanted to just keep it on here because, once again, the focus of this is going to be going over the Busters in general and kind of what they're all about, what their goal is. Each of these locations, the main goal of the Busters, of course, is to bust the ghost, whereas the ghost is going to be trying to haunt the location. Oh, look at that. Perfect, Shepard. Let's lay right there. Perfect. You look so majestic back there. So we can start off with the particle thrower. This is.
Can I break some stuff? I want to break some stuff.
Well, let me
I'm gonna do
just
it.
wait for.
I'm
that.
gonna do it.
Wait for that, Aaron. Let me get. Don't. Okay, fine, do it.
No.
Oh, come on, Shepard.
Why don't you show it off?
I will.
Please show
if
it
he's-
off, Jordan.
Look, he's getting tangled in stuff now. Oh my goodness. He didn't bust anything, did he? So the particle thrower. This was probably one of my favorite things to design, because like a really cool part about like working with different movie IPs, especially Ghostbusters, so there's always something extremely iconic, and a big part of this one was bringing it into first person and getting the thrower in your hand, because we really wanted that feeling of like you're stepping into this position, you're picking up the particle thrower for the first time, and you're understanding and getting to feel the power that it packs. And we've seen it in movies, and you know we played it in games, but we really wanted to focus on getting this power from this first person's perspective, as well as begin to think different ways we can kind of work it into the, like, what would it actually be like to step into the boots of a buster and like actually capture a ghost that's actually another player at the same time, because that like PvP element's pretty difficult to translate. So the particle thrower is the basis of that. And I'm just gonna start firing at things so you can see
Oh. So there
Sorry,
is a
Aaron.
ghost, and you'll see it in a second. And it can be either AI or a player. But right now, I believe Kevin has taken control of the ghost. Something else that's very cool about the particle throwers. Jordan, look at me.
Oh, sorry.
Taking it out.
Yeah, what were you showing?
Look how sweet it looks in third person.
Yeah, we'll shoot it.
No.
Unbelievable.
Nothing
Okay.
there.
But yeah, so the particle thrower is your main device. This is the thing, like you'll see as I'm going around, there's a lot of different objects. Like all these different objects are possible hiding spots for the ghost. There is just generally a lot of damage that can be done around the maps. Destructibility, because once again we wanted that's part of the design of this device, is it's firing this extremely powerful beam that needs to destroy things. Some of the best is when you come up and get some of the smaller objects flying around. A lot of fun to use this thing. You'll notice it's built off of, it's taking its energy from the proton pack, which is heating up. A big thing about game design, working along with the IPs, is that there's some things you need to kind of build towards a gameplay. It's kind of finding that merriment of gameplay and staying true to the canon as much as possible. Oh, look at that! There we go. We got a ghost. Got ourselves a
over here.
ghost.
I'm all over it.
And how exactly does the ammo
It's
work
gone.
for this?
So yeah, so like I was saying, proton pack, it begins to build heat. You'll see the on my right side of my screen, it's starting to build up. And then there's two different options. You can manually vent it at any point, which doesn't allow you to fire. Or if you're in the middle of craziness and you don't get to that point, you will end up getting to the point where it overheats, which is a much longer cooldown. And you don't want to be in that position because you're nice and vulnerable that entire time. Oh,
And you can
$30,000 in damage, believe me, that is...
You can see it in third person as well. What happens? Hold on, it's going to take me
Your
a
guy
second.
just like turned and looked at me. It was really creepy.
What do you say?
Burning up.
You just say my name?
Yeah, so we got a lot of the stuff for that. But so that's the main portion of the particle thrower. You're destroying objects, and then like it comes down, like you have that at access. Thorn, can you drop some minions for us?
That's Kevin.
Oh, it's Kevin. Sorry, Kevin. Can you drop some?
Yeah, don't be
minions so we
rude.
can- Okay,
Oh.
let's just blow these guys up. Kill him with me, Aaron.
Another minion down. We keeping score.
On it.
So yeah, that's the many times when the ghost is throwing different abilities at you, you can use it to interact with a lot of that. So the last kind of big part about this, probably the biggest portion of this, is the the tethering system. And this is the part where like it comes down to thinking of like when you do have a ghost in your sights, like what would it actually feel like to get the proton stream, wrap it around the ghost, and then be in control of that, getting him into the trap. I'll get into more detail when we actually go over the trap here in a bit, but just to give you a kind of insight, you have the build-up portion of this, as well as the actual tether forming.
What's all attack?
Well, I just overheated because you tethered him too late.
That's cooking.
I think you're just bad at managing.
No, I think it's your fault because I had to let go. Okay, but you'll see that like while I have the primary control of the tether, some buddies can latch on as well, and that'll actually increase the strength of it, making it more difficult for the actual ghost to break free of that. So the idea is to get him on the line. It's like a fish. You gotta cast out, get him on the line with that quick build up. Then you have the control. The ghost can fight free, but your whole goal at that point is to get it in the trap. Look at that, Aaron. You got control.
Up, down, up.
Okay, you can use your actual movement, so you'll see I'm like walking back and forth. That'll help position him, as well as being able to pull left and right, left, right, up, down.
I've never actually gone fishing, but this is what I imagine.
This is exactly what fishing's like.
Okay.
I guess we can call that out. Like since we've been hanging out in this room, you'll notice that the room is evolving. The ghost has haunted this room specifically. It's kind of creeping in over here, but since we're kind of focusing on here,
yeah, we may actually have to pause the haunt level. It's getting up there.
pause it, Aaron.
You pause it.
I can't remember what's the command again?
I don't remember the command. Thorn, what's the command?
One of them can do it with the cheat command, so
yeah,
we'll see.
Because
if
you
it
can
happens.
talk a little bit about the haunt as well right now.
Yeah,
It's
so
kind of perfect time.
as we're watching it happen, like the rooms get taken over, the building in general is getting haunted, but you can focus specific rooms. You can get into that more later on the ghost side of things, but it is going to kind of influence the way that busters play, because what happens is these different civilians that are existing throughout. You've probably seen them fleeing. They wanted to get out of this room pretty quickly, but it is part of the busters' job to keep the civilians calm.
Yeah, look at the differences between these two rooms.
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
you'll see that we haven't really been hanging out in here, so it's obviously still kind of in good shape. Whereas some of the ones that he's been in is definitely. Oh, there's somebody. Hey, dude, can you just calm him down really quick? But yeah, part of the busters is going up and calming these. There's additionally the ability to support them.
Can you feel how haunted it is there?
No one's
That
using the
place is
pause, Aaron.
teeming with paranormal activity.
Well, there's nothing we can do about that. Well, we might as well go over the civilians right now.
Yeah, I'm going like they're a little bit unruly right now, but yeah, calming the civilians. It keeps.
you go?
I'm in Dino
I'm
right
lost.
now. I'm in
Oh.
Dino.
Out in here. We gotta catch it quick.
So when you're actually calming the civilians, you're keeping them. You just scared him, Aaron. I just calmed that
Yes,
guy.
I'm giving you a good example of what happens.
Yeah. So they are, they're obviously going to react poorly when there's a proton beam slamming into anything next to them. So.
It would be really scary if you're thinking
Yeah,
about
of course it would.
So,
Let's see here.
I'll have Kevin come over and show the civilian interactions with the ghost.
You'll see I guess one thing I can mention as well is you'll see the fear state icons and kind of the progress of their fear. Once they get to a horrified state, which, Kevin, we're in between Dino and Ocean. Oh, there he is. Okay.
I actually got jump scared for some reason. I don't know why that scared me.
So, Kevin, if you want to... So, yeah, they get horrified and they will flee for the exit. Oh, she missed me. But if you do get in their way, they barrel you over, which is pretty...
They are surprisingly strong.
5-star review score.
Yeah, well, if you're that scared of a ghost pursuing you, you're going to be barreling just about at that level as well. Okay, well, we got the haunt pause. This is good.
Yep.
Let's see.
How
I'm gonna
about,
move on to the PKE next.
Okay.
Or what am I missing, Aaron?
Well, we can go over some of the ghost interactions with props. How about this the starfish right here?
Yeah, hop into that thing. So, the world is. Man, these things are great. Absolutely great. Keep running, Kevin. Show them in its final form. There it goes. So great. Okay, anyway. Enough of that. Enough of that. So that's kind of gives you an example of the ability for the ghost to actually put itself inside of an object. It can animate the object. It can move around, and when we're moving around and we're getting PKE signals, like that's what we're looking for. Is at any point the ghost trying to get away from us, because when the ghost is low on energy, like they're not going to be able to fight us effectively. So therefore, we're going to have to hide to recharge faster. Once again, more in the ghost side later, but this is just kind of giving you an idea of like what the busters are going to be looking for when coming across different objects. Yeah, I'll go over the Pke Meter next. This is kind of a big one. It definitely factors in. Just grab some spores and molds really quick. So the Pke Meter is obviously a huge part of what the busters need to find anything haunted in the location. We also, let's see, how do I best start this? On a base level, the Pke Meter is a directionality / distance based finding tool that reacts to PKE. And you'll look at my readout right now. There's several different things that we've kind of built this thing on based on canonically what we found of the Pke Meter, as well as kind of starting to build in a lot of gameplay elements. So that we can kind of match and give you that feel that you're actually holding it and kind of understanding what it's reacting to versus the things that are, you know, scientifically or technologically unexplained at any point. So we took a lot of time.
Can you do a 360 to kind of show off? Well,
yeah.
in a spot where it's going off.
Kevin, stay still. Where are you at? Let's see.
Where are you at? Are you in this?
Stairs. Yeah, there
Oh,
it is. Okay, stay still, Kevin, so I can kind of actually come fly down here so I can just kind of use you as the reference point. So yeah, there's several different things to look for on the Pke Meter. The arms give you kind of several different things. It's the directionality at a big portion. If you're kind of a ways away, you'll notice that they're still reacting, but they're not raising quite as far when I sweep back and forth. But as you get closer, they're going to raise, and you can kind of use that to kind of sweep to be able to track down the signal and get a good distance on it. And then of course once you get to a tight range, you'll see that the arm lights are actually lighting up red to signify that it's right on top of me. So that's the arms. You'll notice the 3 lights beneath the screen. Kevin, if you fly up in the air, you'll notice that it actually switches based on height differences, so that if I'm down on a floor and I'm getting a signal, it's pretty obvious that I've got him above me. I still get a little bit of that action, a little bit more subtly with the arms, but it's kind of giving you that hint. And then on the left side, it'll show a down arrow. Next portion of it is detecting what kind of signal exists. And you'll see on the screen, the screen dots are what's dictating the type of signal. This is a ghost signal, and that's gonna pop up whenever the ghost is around. But at the same time, Kevin, if you want to haunt that trash can and then fly away, haunt it. There we go. So the ghost has the ability to haunt objects, which puts them into a state where they are floating around. They're giving off a signal. And it's basically mimicking what the ghost is, to kind of throw you off. And of course, we can blast it and expel the ecto, or the PKE. So it gives away that false signals. This is the no signal state, where there is no PKE signature in the vicinity.
Check me.
Huh?
Am I good? Is there any ghosts?
You seem like you are not a haunted entity, so I think we're fine. And then the last thing, which is going to kind of segue into something else here, kind of game mode related, is rifts. Rifts are.
Thank you, Kevin.
Yeah, that's perfect. Kevin read my mind. Basically, the rifts are going to give off a signal that you can see now. You can see the upward trend of the dots, and that's telling you that a rift is hidden in this object. Now that we found a rift, which Kevin brought right to us, so we're going to.
And you can see on the top right corner of the screen as well.
Yep.
We have to destroy all the rifts, and there is the progress on that on the top right corner of the screen.
So, rifts are basically the ghost respawn points. At a high level, they allow the ghost to come back if we trap him. So it's imperative that the busters get rid of all the rifts in the map, because the ghost will keep on popping in. Each time he pops in, it consumes the rift, it remanifests, and that knocks a rift off. So you can destroy them, or you can focus on capturing the ghost. Really depends on how you want to approach this situation. Different games call for different methods. It really depends on how good the ghost is. Like if they're really slippery, you might be better looking for the rifts early on, so that you can find them and destroy them.
Before we destroy them, Kevin, why don't we show off picking up the rift and putting it in different objects?
Okay, yeah. So, Kevin, if you want to pick this rift up and then go hide it somewhere, we'll go and find it. So the ghost can retrieve the rift, move away with it, and then re-hide it in different objects. So while they start in a pretty obvious artifact, you probably saw it briefly there. I didn't point it out, but it's like a relic. It's called an artifact, and it's usually pretty distinctive as a different model. That's like, oh, that looks like something that would be a haunted thing. And now that he's taken it, we got to go find it, because he can hide it in just about anything. So let's go. Watch this take us way too long.
Yeah, I hope you didn't hide it.
Wait.
Is it in here?
He made it easy. Okay, good. It is in here.
Right.
Take care of it, Aaron. Perfect.
Okay.
Well, let's take it out.
All right.
So rifts are better taken out as a group. The more people you have training your. Oh, I overheated because I'm an absolute
Come on.
recruit at this game. You'll see fracture points popping up. There's little spots that reveal themselves as crit spots. Wow, that was pretty efficient, guys. I'm pretty surprised.
Thank you. I'm practicing.
So that was a rift. If you find it by yourself, it is a lot harder. You do get a bigger bonus for taking it out on your own, but it is much more difficult. It takes a little while. But sometimes it is best to divide and conquer the map in that way. So let's see. Did I miss anything rift-wise?
So when you hide the rift, you can still use the object and run around with it as a ghost. It's not stuck in one position.
Correct.
We can also show off what happens when we kill a ghost.
Yeah, let's
or capture a ghost.
Kill a ghost? Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
Sorry.
Okay, Aaron.
Sorry.
Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah, come to Ocean, Kevin. I'm going to demonstrate. So this is a perfect time to show off the trap. So the trap is a quick deploy thing. So you, at any point, like, you can just tap the deploy button and it's going to throw it out.
Well, real fast. Let's find the other rift so we can see the respawn.
Oh, you want to
as
do
well.
the... Yeah, Kevin, maybe go grab them and bring them over here while I'm showing off the trap. So while Kevin is moving the artifacts in here so that we can check this out, we're going to be showing off the trap, which is something, once again, like all these different gear items were extremely fun to think about, because we wanted to like, you know, really dive into what makes these so fun to experience on the big screen, but also like what would it feel like when we were actually like picking this thing up and tossing it out. Like there's the cable that rests. Like you got the trap pedal that lays down. As you throw out the trap, it's waiting for you to prime it. You're over the pedal. Can't really open it. There are different fun upgrades that exist for this thing that I'm not going to get into, but usually the standard trap, you just need to be over the trap pedal and activating it
Well, they're not coming back.
Closing it, you'll see on the bottom left it is powered by a battery that once you pick it up will recharge. So that's
Can you
another-
bring the other rift over here as well? And
You saw the ghost, but did it see you?
we can
That's
try
important.
capturing the ghost.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Don't be silly. It's fine.
Okay. Other rifts here too? Good, okay.
Traffic
Throw
coming.
it out. So a cool thing about the trap that we set up is the ability to activate it at any point. So I usually like to get them.
You might not want to put it right next to the rift.
It's too late, Aaron. It's too late.
Okay.
We'll get one of these.
Oh,
there he is.
well, he popped out of the other one, so that's perfect. So, as you can see, it destroys the rift once that happens.
What's wrong? Finish. It's hot. Leave me alone.
Yo. Yay. Okay. Well,
And
cool.
now all the rifts are destroyed.
So yeah, this is the. We hit this before. I mean, the building got haunted, obviously, but now it's time to kind of. Unless there's anything else I'm forgetting.
I believe there are a few more things. We do have the grappling hook.
The vertical ascension device.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this is one of our one of the gadgets. So we of course wanted to make sure that the Busters had access to some cool other things. One thing that we felt was important for especially beginner Busters, and the way that these maps are designed is very there's a lot of verticality
left, and with them,
because
our
the ghost can
5-star
fly
review
around.
score.
We thought it was very important to be able to give that ghost the opportunity to kind of use the entire 3D space. You know, once it would be the Busters on the ground, like they have to manage the fact that the ghost can be anywhere. So when you're walking through a doorway, like you're not just looking here, like you need to be aware of your surroundings because the ghost can weave in and out. And the VAD was a good way to provide Busters with an access way so that they're not always feeling like they need to run to the stairs. There's definitely always access points in these different locations, but giving you a quicker way at the cost of what your secondary gadget is going to be a big choice. And that all comes down to the gear cart that you people definitely saw at the front when we were here, and you saw it in the firehouse. I'm not going to look at it now, just because. I mean, I'm going to look at it.
Well, you are looking at it now.
I'm looking at it. Not that I'm going to actually interact with it, but this is where you're going to be able to resupply your trap if it's ever damaged or destroyed. You can resupply your different gadgets. You can swap to a different secondary gadget, which we'll probably be going into and revealing more later because there's some cool stuff in there.
There are
I'll take that.
some collectibles around the
Wait a
map.
second. Did you see that move, Aaron?
I think it's the wind.
This is not the wind.
Did
not
you
the
show
wind. Oh,
the,
I didn't show off the
Pk
I didn't,
meter?
no.
This.
Okay, so yeah, this is. I don't know why I missed this. So something that we brought to get to this, the Pke Meter, kind of specifically for the type of game, is the Pke Pulse or Pke Blast. This is basically a way to expel the ghost from different objects, as well as stun him in midair. So like this kind of gives you an option so that if you're coming up to a cluster of objects, you're able to just kind of like try and test an area to see if you can get them. But at the same time, oh crap!
Nowhere to run.
Look at
Nowhere
that.
to
I used that
hide.
expertly because I just destroyed all those minions.
Mm-hmm.
So it flushes them from objects, it stuns them, and then you have to wait for this rather lengthy reboot. So you are without your what's it called? Your PKE usage until this thing is back up and running. So you got to use it wisely. But it is very
let's show what happens when you get downed as well, and let's see some of his other abilities.
I'm gonna show the. Oh well.
Oh.
Just gonna show the ultimate right. I figured we could use the next
worry
match to
about
go
me.
over some of that stuff.
Let me I'll clear mine and I will revive you.
Oh,
Or
okay.
actually, Joe can come revive you. He's right next to you.
Yeah, I'll let him do it.
Yeah.
So there's
Gone.
no permadeath or anything, permadown, whatever you want to call it. There's you are able to get back up and into the fight. It's not something we wanted to completely strip you of the ability to. So even if your teammates aren't coming to help you up, you can help yourself up. Get right back in the action. So especially if you're off in the middle of nowhere and you get slimed, you're not waiting for someone to come over to you. So you gotta keep that in play.
How about talking about sticking together as a team and what happens when you're alone?
So depending on kind of the situation, I talked about room haunt earlier, as well as we're kind of out of rifts, but there are certain things that begin to frighten your personal buster. So there is fear that you need to keep track of.
Something going on here.
As you're in really haunted rooms, as you're getting scared by the ghosts, their minions, regardless of what's scaring you, your fear will build. And if you're not sticking together, you will end up becoming horrified. And horrified leaves it makes it a little bit more difficult to see things desaturate. Like you kind of got that same the visual aspect, but it also prevents you from calming civilians. The ghost can see you a little bit easier in his one of his abilities, which I almost spoiled. And there he's doing his little thing right there.
Lord.
But at the same time, you just need to keep conscious of what your fear level is, so that if you're beginning to get a little bit scared, you need to get back together with the group, and you will be fine. It'll lower it back down, and you'll be good to go.
I think the final thing we can go over before
Nothing here.
we just go straight into a real match is just what are the win conditions for everyone.
So the Buster once again busts the ghosts. We're right about to do that right now. The Busters need to destroy the rifts, and then once all the rifts are gone, they need to get the ghosts into a trap. And then once that happens, the ghost is officially busted, and the match is over. On the ghost side, they need to haunt the building. So right now, it's at 75% haunt. If he managed to bring it up to 100, that actually enters kind of an end game countdown. And during that time, the rifts are recycled, and there are no more rifts remaining. The ghost just needs to survive the last countdown in order to consider the building fully haunted. They can actually use that time to scare more civilians, which actually picks up the pace of the countdown at the end.
Mm-hmm. And as you can see, there's lots of places to hide. So
The
you
Pke
definitely need to
meters
be
are
using.
rather effective, so yeah. A lot of different there's just a lot of different things that go into like the flow of kind of how these games play out. It's pretty interesting. Well, until we go out, I'm just gonna start destroying stuff. So
Destroy the whale.
I don't want to destroy.
No,
the
that's
poor
rude.
whale.
I'm not.
I like destroying the glass more than anything. Oh, someone's gonna destroy the whale. Okay, there you go, Kevin.
Okay.
Let's get you.
Where's Kevin?
I got him. I got him. Oh no! Bam! Nice. So yeah, that's there's a lot of talking, I feel. A lot of talking, and
Your
hopefully
chin's too big, Jordan.
I didn't even have the video up.
Oh,
I
yeah.
switched us. Unless you're talking about my chin in real life, but
No, I think your chin's fine in real life.
oh, thank you, Aaron.
Very handsome.
Yeah, so this is hopefully I think that went over everything, but yeah, we're getting really excited for getting this into people's hands, because like these different elements, the different gear pieces, like it was all extremely fun to put together, and it's even still now constantly improving as we push towards launch. Which what did we just announce something about that, Aaron?
Oh, the pre-order. It's now available on. Well, actually, you can just go check our website, ghostbusterssu.com. You want more info? We can throw it in chat as well. Someone can put that in the chat. And there will be more info on that from Nighthawk soon.
Yeah, so we're barreling towards the finish line. This is extremely. I don't even know what I was trying to say with extremely, but yeah, I mean, we've talked about it. This is one of our older builds, but as you can see, we had enough to be able to show you guys, so I'm glad you were able to catch it. Are we ready for a match of sorts?
I think we're ready. Yeah. And we can, if there's anything we missed in the last segment, then we can go over it now. There's going to be future content in which we go over some of the other things like the ghost stuff. But for now, we're just going to go over museum and Busters.
I can't think of anything else. I'm
think-
ready. I was just thinking, just making
All right,
sure we're
well.
good to go. So yeah, so we're gonna jump in now. This is going to be us having a fun playthrough of a match. We're gonna try and who's gonna be Ghost? Is it still gonna be Kevin or is it Thorn this time?
It's a good question.
Well, we'll find out.
We will find out.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna be really generous with my strategic playthrough. What?
Do you have the? Did you pick museum?
Yeah.
Can you redo it?
Yeah. No, I know what's happening now. You're fine. It'll
okay.
be fine.
Cool. I will ready up then.
It'll be fine. Do do do. Yeah, that music gets stuck in the head very much.
Yeah, it does.
It's very, very lovely. Oh man, yeah, this has been great. I really, once again, appreciate everyone hopping on today and checking this out. Or if you're just watching this, I think we're doing VOD stuff for this, so there's a lot to cover this entire time. So hopefully you got a good exposure. And now we're going to. Oh yeah, look at that chin. That is just a chiseled,
That's a weapon.
jaw of beauty. So yeah, I'm gonna be on Rift duty to begin with because
I'll come with you.
I am not gonna want to perform this match with all of the Rift staying alive.
I think we should split up into two teams and try to find some rifts.
Yeah, let me know if you find one, and vice versa.
Actually, I'll go somewhere else and maybe Joe can stay with you or something.
Yeah, that's fine.
Take
Of
that.
course, I'm
I
just
see
gonna...
Thorn.
Wait, you see him? Spot him.
He's already gone. He's so fat. Oh, dude, you scared me, Kevin. Don't,
just a
don't sneak up on me like that.
Oh, wait, who has that? Who is that? Do we see
pinged?
something?
Look at this.
That's you, Aaron. Stop that.
No, that wasn't me the first time.
I don't believe you. I can't believe you ever. Wait a second. I got a rift signal.
Huh?
I got a rift
This looks
signal.
interesting.
Where is that coming from? It's
Found a
above
collectible.
us. Get out of my
Find some
way.
fungus. You get out of the way.
Okay, follow me.
I'm walking here. Wait. What was that? Oh! I see him. I see Thorn.
Oh, I found it.
The... Are you in here? No. The ghost is in a sign right now.
Got it. And it's a doozy.
Okay, well, come and help us take this down.
Fine.
I hear him. Oh, shoot, he's here. Joe, watch out behind you.
Can't keep up this nightmare rodeo forever.
What's going on up there?
He's up. Are you not up here, Aaron? Help us.
I'm working on it.
Annoying little twerps. Who's untouched enough to overheat?
Oh, I wasn't even watching my overheat. Man, I am making myself
To
look
get
like
rid of
a
this little minion.
absolute rookie.
I'm here to help.
Yeah, about time.
Here to save the day. Oh, the ghost is
Oh,
here.
oh, he's...
I'm out of here.
Just gonna hide behind this until he's. I don't think so, Thorn.
We're spotted. This way.
Joe, what are you doing on the ground, buddy?
Found it. Pack's cooking. I need to cool
Oh, come
off.
on! I keep on overheating. What am I
Oh.
doing?
Get rid of it.
Get it. Get it. Just yeah.
Well done. Now put an end
Nice,
to those
nice
Alright,
work.
two more.
rifts.
Man, that was a little bit more.
And so, as you can see, there's already signs of the haunting going
I'll
up.
take that. You're lucky. I usually don't get out
The
of
higher the haunt
class
gets,
4 hunting.
the more spooky it's gonna be.
Okay.
So you'll notice when I'm talking to civvies too, like you can additionally support them with the little mini game that pops up, and what that does is it gives them a buff, so they're one, tougher to scare on the ghost side, and then two, they will spot the ghost for you when that timer's playing. So you can.
Coming through.
When you do
What
that,
man.
Aaron, it kind of defeats the whole purpose.
Things seem a little strange.
Oh yeah, we could.
Stay cool.
That might be a little too ghost
Hold on to this.
centric.
Did we go over detonating the rifts?
Well, that's what I was
as
saying.
well?
That I think that's a little too ghost centric, isn't it?
Okay. I think it's fine.
Okay. Well, I found the other one
Where-
right here. It was hiding.
Did you?
Yeah. We want to destroy that one too.
This does look like something a rift would be in.
1 second. Let me show that again, because I think the other one I spotted out. So yeah, see how it's definitely not something that would be. Well, I guess it would be in a
Only one
museum,
rift
but
left.
not
I'm
this
going to-
museum.
I'm pinging it because I'm a team player.
Oh.
Ow. Okay. So
Okay.
the ghost just detonated the rift, and
So this is the last one.
this is the last one.
Well, then you kind of just forced that on me. So the rifts are also while they. Oh, he's coming. Oh,
Oh,
Ghosts may be captured. You've got
that was a good
rifts
one,
to
Thorn.
gather
That was a good one. Okay, he's back. He just
who
flew
put that
right
trap
into that. That
down?
was me. That was a
Oh.
professional throw.
I didn't even see the trap
I
down.
I knew exactly what I was doing that whole time. Okay, well that was easy. Thorn's making things easy on us. This is not how.
Yeah, I
not
bet
how
he's
it
real
usually
mad
goes
now.
with him. Yeah.
I-
okay. Okay.
I didn't
Thorn,
even
try
see you
hard
throw
us.
that. That was sneaky.
I mean, I saw him and I knew that I needed to get it down.
All right, well now all the rifts are gone, and we need to hurry up before the haunt level gets too high.
We've got plenty of time. He's not gonna haunt it that fast. He's not gonna haunt it that fast. Yeah, a big part of the. I guess I didn't mention it, but you've seen me doing it. Is the spent some time getting the traversal in a good spot for the busters. Obviously, you're a average, person with a big, huge pack on your back, but there are things that we wanted to make sure there were, like vaulting and mantling. Really important for just traversal in general, because it just allows you to take that time to get up and over things.
Jordan, I'm not gonna call any civilians because I'm the ace.
So you're too hot-headed
not-
to be
yeah,
able to
I'm not.
interact with such.
That's not part of my duties.
I'm
I'm here for one thing and one thing only.
I'm destroying things randomly because I just feel like racking up a huge
I see you.
destructibility bar. Wait, ghost. I'm coming.
Oh, I'm fishing. Oh, he's too fast. Get out of the way, lady.
Wait, where'd he
I
go?
don't have
Did
time
he
to
go
calm
down?
you.
Excuse me.
He went over here in the occult.
We got a floater.
Oh,
Vanished.
who just dropped down those?
Oh, watch out! We're too grouped up. We are too grouped
Okay,
up right now.
spreading out.
Watch out.
I
That
just
place
saw
is
him
getting more
using
haunted
his.
by the minute.
Oh, good. Well, we're at 50%.
Joe, would you get out of the way?
I see it.
Oh crap! No. I just jumped right up into minions.
Well, that just means he's a professional ghost.
The termites of the
He set the
Spectral
trap
World
up for you.
is getting away.
Okay. I just also demonstrated another thing I forgot to mention
that-
was slime
Is that
clearing.
you? It is you.
What?
It was a ghost in a sign.
Okay, so
I
Dorn has
couldn't tell if-
obviously. He's seriously just like focused. So when you
He's in a
he
chair.
haunted
He's in
some
a chair.
rooms. I don't like that this is gonna be down to the wire now. Spot him again?
I can't.
Come on,
I
Aaron.
lost him.
Team player.
Dude, he's so fast.
Team play. Because that's
He
what
knows
I'm
what he's doing.
now. I am playing with the team.
I can't play with the team. I'm the ace. Wait.
Okay, okay.
Oh.
Countdown's
Okay.
here. Oh, shit. Okay, let's stay
Gonna-
together. Let's.
Can you give us a
Wait.
hint?
Where you at, Thorn?
Anyone's Pke Meter going off?
Yep.
Wait.
I got a signal.
Wait a second.
It's gonna be fine.
I got a signal. Are you guys on me right now?
I'm. Oh.
There he is. There he is. Stun him. Stun him. No! No!
Ah, no. We all grouped up.
Are you serious?
We all got too excited. Wait, I didn't get down.
Aaron, help us quick. We got to do this. There's like 45 seconds left.
I'm helping.
Yeah,
I'm the-
literally almost,
I'm the
okay,
ace.
okay. Well then, make it happen. I
Huh?
use my pulse, so.
Wait a second. He's close. Is he in this?
No, he's right here.
Oh.
He's right here. He's in the security room. He just went through the wall. Okay, trap him.
Oh, he's-
Trap him.
It's open. The trap's open.
I tried to. No! Are you serious?
Firehouse.
Oh. This is your fault, Jordan. You took too long explaining.
That had nothing to do with it. I
played the best I could.
It was that, you know, if you would have noticed the fact
If
that
you
you weren't
were-
slimed at that last point. Okay.
Oh, if you were a
I
better
blame
team
Aaron
player,
as well.
then-
Yeah, I think the
I
chat's
picked
right.
all of you up, and
Okay. Well, anyway, that's not the end of it because, you know, we can always, I mean, not right now because we're just going to have to deal with the fact that we lost on our first demonstration of ghost busting.
you all lost. I still feel like I won.
Wow. Anyway, I'd like to file a complaint on Aaron as a Ghostbuster. We don't have that, by the way. I'm just saying I'd like to file a complaint. Okay.
So, as you can see, teamwork is very key. So don't play like Jordan.
You mean don't play like me?
Don't look at me.
Make me sick. Make me sick. So, yeah, that's Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed. Sneak peek at some stuff. Once again, like, we are still hard at work getting this thing together. Like, it is... Looking at this build compared to where we're at now, it's pretty astonishing to see the amount of progress that's come through, but we are extremely excited and pushing towards that October 18th date. Like Aaron mentioned earlier, everything's up for pre-order now across all the different platforms. You can check out our website. You can check out Twitter, social stuff. I guess this is your job to be saying this, Aaron.
You already started, so now you have to keep going.
I guess. But once again, I'm really excited that there's been a lot of excited Ghostbusters fans out there. We really wanted to put together something that like any Ghostbuster fan is going to really enjoy. As well, like we ourselves are huge Ghostbusters fans, but to see other people and like once we actually start bringing this out and people are actually seeing gameplay now, to see the excitement is very, very exciting. Because exciting is the word of the day, like we mentioned earlier. But stay tuned. Like there's going to be a lot more to come leading up towards launch. There's still a lot more to reveal. Lots of cool things coming out, but hopefully this gave you a little bit of insight into the excitement that we're feeling around the development. You know, what went into the process. It's been, from a design side, it's been extremely rewarding and fun. The team at Elphonic has been doing an amazing job putting everything together, and we're just all around hyped as ever for getting this thing out there. So it's really fun to be able to show it to you guys early and kind of get some more impressions on it. I'm sure, you know, now that we have some more gameplay out there with the stream. I'm gonna switch so that you can just see us. Sorry, we'll still get the cool music in the background, but yeah, I don't know what else to say, Aaron. What else you got?
I think you wrapped it up perfectly. I mean, we'll go over some of the other things in a later date, and stay tuned.
Yeah,
watch our socials and check out our website, ghostbusterssu.com. I think something we could really use from you all, and you all can go on our socials and help us out, is give us a better word than exciting. Because we use that at least 100 times today.
Thesaurus.
So just let us know on socials.
Thrilling, exhilarating, stirring, rousing. I'm very
You're
roused.
using-
Stimulated,
well,
intoxicated.
I'm getting uncomfortable. So.
I'm just using what's the
I'm gonna have to step outside. You're gonna keep going.
invigorated.
But yeah, I think that about wraps it up today. Thank you all for joining us. This was, I almost said exciting again. This was very fun.
This is very exhilarating to
Yes.
to show everything off. Man, we're weird. Okay. Yeah, let's wrap it up. Thank you so much, everybody. We really appreciate it. Keep on the lookout for any more updates, but Jordan and Aaron signing off. We'll see you guys later. Bye.
Goodbye.